So what's up guys, it's Ash here and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day so far. Today we have some tactics and instructions for the 4-4-2 formation as well as some gameplay. We're trying out this Kai Havertz card for the very first time. You can see we've got 0 games on him here. So yeah, we're going to see how good this guy is as well. So yeah, let's get right into the video. I hope you enjoy. If you guys want coins for FC24, make sure you check out MMOEXP.com. Their link is down in the description. They're very fast, they're very cheap, they're very reliable, and if you use my code Rema, you can get yourself a lovely 5% discount. Alrighty then guys, so these are the custom tactics that we are currently using with the 4-4-2. The defensive style, we have it on balance. Now you guys know, if you've watched my videos for a while, I love balance because it does give you the most control over your defense in my opinion. When you want to be aggressive, you can, and then when you want to drop back, be a little bit more passive, you can also do that. So balance is great in my opinion. Now for the defensive width guys, anything 45 or below I think is pretty good. You want your defense to be nice and compact. You don't want to have a lot of space in between your defenders for your opponent to exploit. You don't want to be open through the middle, but you also don't want to have a crazy low defensive width either, because it's still important to maintain some of the natural width of the formation to cover the wider areas in case an opponent goes for an attack down the wing. For the depth guys, there are a few options you can use. One of the most popular ones is of course the 71 depth thing, where you get the automatic press. Now after the update, I don't think it's as necessary, but it is definitely still very powerful. Me personally, I don't like to use 71 depth anymore because I prefer something like 60, where you have more control over your defender. So when you want to press, you can, and then when you want to drop off, you can also do that. It gives you more control, which is something I like, while still having a high defensive line. If this is still too high for you, you can lower that, and that is absolutely fine. There is no perfect depth for you guys to use. Moving on to the build-up play guys, I do very much suggest balance because it does give you the most controlled and varied form of build-up. So when you want to play slow, you can, and then if you want to play a bit faster, you can also do that. So balanced is great in my opinion guys. Now for chance creation, this one is an absolute must, and I highly recommend you guys use direct passing because it's the only setting which will actually allow you to break through those park the bus defenses. With direct passing, basically your attackers will commit these runs, your opponent's defenders will follow that run, and then your attacker will track back so you can cut back to them. So it's very boring but very effective. Your attackers also back up against the defender so you can isolate them and do a 1v1 play, which is very good in this game guys. For the width, because it is a bit of a wider formation, the 4-4-2 the left mid and right mid, I suggest a nice balanced width. I wouldn't say something like 70 is good. I think that's too wide because there is too much of a great distance between your players, and playing simple passes can actually be really difficult. And I also don't suggest something crazy narrow, otherwise your players are just like way too close together and it's hard to get anything going that way as well. So I think anywhere from like 45 to 55 is a good attacking width because it does give you the balance where you can go through the middle or go down the wing depending on the situation. Moving on to the players in box, we have this on 5, so we can get a few players into the box, but we don't overcommit everybody. And then the corners and the free kicks, guys, we just have them both on 1, but you can do whatever you want with that. There is not a set thing that you have to use. For the player instructions, guys, on both the strikers at the moment, I'm currently rocking stay central and mixed attack. Now, you guys can do stay central and get in behind if you would like, but I prefer mixed attack at the moment because I feel like you get more out of the players with mixed attack. You know, if you restrict them to getting in behind all the time, it means you're always going to have to do the same thing. You're always going to have to lump through balls over the top, and it can be very predictable. With mixed attack, sometimes these players will come short and assist you in the build-up, making it a bit easier to attack. So stay central, I'd say, is an absolute must, but getting behind is up to you. But I prefer to use mixed attack, like I said. For the right mid and the left mid, guys, we have them on come back on defense, cut inside, get in behind, and get into the box to cross. Come back on defense ensures that they will take up the correct defensive positions. They can get a little bit lazy on basic defensive support, especially if their work rates are not the best. So this instruction is very good, guys. We also have them on cut inside, so they will start their runs out wide and then transition inwards, which is a very good attacking AI movement, which can be very difficult for your opponent to defend. So this instruction is really good in my opinion. Getting behind is obviously very good as well when you're using these fast wingers, because it means you can utilize their pace to get in behind the opposition defensive line and create as many chances as possible, and then get into the box to cross, guys, so these guys are not hesitant to get into the penalty area and help you out there. Now moving on to the left centre mid, guys, I just realised when recording this that Gaoro and Tchouaméni were in the incorrect positions. Basically what happened was I was using, what's his name, Jude Bellingham, but I didn't really like him, so I switched up the team again and I forgot to switch the positions around, so sorry for the confusion there. But on this left centre mid, the more defensive-minded midfielder, stay back and cover centre. Pretty self-explanatory. We don't want this guy going forward if he is defensive, so we just keep him back, guys. And then cover centre, so he does primarily cover the central areas. For the right centre mid, the more box-to-box style midfielder, default settings, guys. You don't want to touch them, you don't want to restrict them, you kind of just want to let them cook, just let them do their own thing. The only important thing is having them on covered centre so that they do primarily cover those central areas, guys. Moving on to the fullbacks. Now this is where I really am going to be testing out this new Kai Havertz, by the way, with that whipped pass plus. On the most attacking fullback, in my case the left back at the moment, balance attack and overlap. Now this is to add extra width to the team, which is especially important when we have the left mid and the right mid making the cut inside runs. So they're going to be running into the more narrow areas a lot of the time, meaning that there will be a lot of space for this fullback to overlap and add that extra width to stretch the opponent's defense. Really, really underrated instructions, these guys. For the other fullback, your more defensive one, stay back and overlap, so you have at least 3 defenders back at a time, but when you send them on a run forward, like the other fullback, they will add that extra width with the overlap. For the 2 centre-backs, guys, I leave them alone, and the keeper, I also leave them alone. But yeah, that's it for the tactics. Let's get into some gameplay. Sorry to interrupt the video, guys, but I have noticed around 90% of you that watch the videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you are enjoying the content or finding it helpful, please consider adding that subscription, as it does help me out massively. Also, don't forget to drop a like on the video as well. And with all that aside, guys, I hope you enjoy. Let's continue. Who are we up against? FC Bazej? I don't know how you say that. Sorry, I've completely butchered that. Alisson, Van Dijk, Lucia. Oh my god, what a team that is. Jesus, we might be in trouble there. Nice Buttra, let him cook. Let him cook. Come on, Buttra. R1 dribble, keep going, that's it. God, this guy's a joke, man. Fake shot and shoot. No, he didn't get the shot away. That was a bit ratty, but I wish we could have got the goal there. What was the foul for there? Come on. Gaoro! What a goal. 1-0. Let's go. That is why I switched out Jude Bellingham for Gaoro, by the way. She's just way colder with it. Look at her. She's got the passion. Buttra. Deft. Really nice. 2-0. Let's go, man. Popped up by Tchouaméni. Oh, what a peach, man. Bang. That's a penalty. But he did dive, man. There's no way that contact sends you to the ground like that. That's pathetic, but still a penalty. I'm not going to complain about that. Watch this. Top right. Bang. Okay. Well, where's my penalty then? That was the exact same thing. Literally the exact same thing, guys. Rodrigo. Griezmann. 4. Let's go. Don't overcommit. Oh my gosh. Come on, Havertz. 4-2. Havertz. Gaoro. 5. What the hell is going on in this game, man? That was the shortest advantage I've ever seen. Go. 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 Come on, Buttra. Cook. R1. 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 One more. Rodrigo. Oh, it's 6. Let's go, man. Alright, I haven't really got to see how quick this Havertz is, but we'll soon find out. Oh. Oh my god, that playstyle is not a joke. That is automatic. Jesus. Oh. Go on, Dembele. What? Oh dear. Dude. Bang. That's 8. Is he finally going to quit? Well, that was a good game, wasn't it? That was decent, that. Enjoyed myself, to be honest. Yeah, he's had enough at 8. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. If you have enjoyed or found this fun or useful, please be sure to drop it a thumbs up, as it does really help me out. Sub to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. And with all that aside, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.